What did you learn, or what do you know about language and math, and why is language instruction even in the math classroom?
Math has an unbelievable amount of vocabulary, and depending on the level of math, there just can be so much more. And a lot of it is not connected to things that students have experiences with. And with our Latino population, it seemed like there are a lot of words that were hard to make any connection to anything
Right.
that was common to their life at all. The ability to just make little effort in anything from a journal to a word wall to just introducing these words ahead of time before we even got into a chapter made it so much easier for them to access that word and not be freaked out.
How did you journal in math?
Well, we attempted to use journaling off and on to allow students to think about the problems that they were working on and the situations, and then be able to put the procedure or the steps of what they're doing kind of into a writing.
So they were using the math vocabulary
Yep.
plus like correct punctuation and like English language arts type things.
Which was totally scary for me, but I think the ability for kids to write and to write well like that really connected those vocabulary to the actual lesson itself, and those words just continue to come up more and more kind of throughout the year.
Absolutely.
And they became a lot more comfortable with the vocabulary and kind of how it was connected to the lessons.
Will you continue to use journals in your math classroom?
I would use them every day if I possibly could.
Awesome.
I think what we came across here is that 45 minutes was really hard to fit in
Right,
a journal. But when you did, it resonated with kids in a way that was much more tangible for them to recall that information later.
Yeah.
One thing that I also found about academic language was how kind of easy it is for a language arts teacher to get to that academic language, because it's so much a part of the writing that we do, and using, comparison words. It's easy to integrate that into your writing projects
Right.
and speaking projects, and just require those things for the kids in the different types of writing.
So
I thought
like
that was-
language objectives, which
Absolutely.
would be a goal for the future, but that's kind of what you're getting at, right? Like you're incorporating more purposeful language instruction, not just like English language arts, but
Right. And the 4 domains, using the 4 domains in every classroom. I tried to do that quite a bit.
Yeah.
And being purposeful about using, the language in their small group, or,
Right.
use these phrases when you talk to your partner, or, start your sentence starters with these things when you're speaking out to the class or whatever. So they have practice, but meaningful practice. And then they hear you say it, then they get to try it, and then they see it in the reading, and then they use it in their writing, and it's all kind of